ladies and gentlemen, was a dramatic flyover in Britain this morning to mark a hero's birthday. 2 World War II fighter planes flew over the home of British veteran Tom Moore, who turns 100 years old today. Now, the world knows Captain Tom from his record-breaking charity walk in his garden. We all watched that raised tens of millions of dollars to fight the coronavirus. Yesterday, he was made an honorary colonel. That's higher than a captain. Charlie Daggett is in Moore's hometown of Bedford. Charlie Daggett, I cannot get enough of Captain Tom. Good morning.
Neither could we, Gail. You want a reason to celebrate togetherness, inspiration? Well, just take a look at this. 125,000 birthday cards for Captain Tom, who, by the way, still wants to be known as Captain Tom. Another truckload arrived this morning. A lot of these birthday cards are written by children. This one reads, "You're never too old to dream a new dream." What kind of guy gets a Spitfire and Hurricane flyby for his birthday? A birthday card from the Queen.
I speak for the
and a message from the Prime Minister.
We wish you a very happy 100th birthday.
That's lovely, isn't it? Yes.
A guy like Captain Tom Moore. Can I be one of the first to wish you a happy 100th birthday?
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
So you get 125,000 birthday cards this year. How many did you get last year? Do you remember?
maybe 5 or 6 or 7.
A lot's changed since Captain Tom unwittingly stepped onto the world stage a few weeks ago. Raise a bit of money and support for overwhelmed healthcare workers dealing with the horrors of coronavirus.
They all deserve a good pat on the back because they're all working so hard, and they continue to work hard and putting themselves into mortal danger day after day.
We could all use a hero. And Captain Tom's daughter, Hannah, believes her father stepped up at just the right time.
It was the message of hope. And it's the message that we are all united. And it is the message that it doesn't take one generation. We're all in it together.
Along the way, the now 100-year-old World War II veteran on a mission had found new friends in high places.
He's a one-man fundraising machine, and God knows what the final total will be.
He'd hoped to raise maybe $1,200. It has soared to more than $30 million. Last time I checked, $36 million in your wildest dreams? Had you thought about raising that kind of money?
That's a lot of dollars, isn't it?
And even when he'd finished his walk, his journey wasn't over. He took part in a charity single, "You'll Never Walk Alone," and became the oldest British #1 artist in history.
It would be much better if I was the youngest.
But what did you think when you heard the news?
I was absolutely amazed, I must say. It brought a smile to my face because I thought, oh dear, look at all the beautiful people who've been pushed off the top slot throughout the world.
Beautiful people like The Weeknd, who urged his fans to get Captain Tom to #1 over his own Blinding Lights. About the only thing that makes Captain Tom happier than all the love he has received is giving it all back.
One day, the clouds will have rolled by and we'll all be a very happy people again. But it will happen. You'll never walk alone.
Now, Captain Tom's days of walking for charity have ended, but we do have an update. Now, listen to this. It's now around $40 million that he's raised, $1 million today alone. Gail?
I know. Charlie, yesterday we were talking about Captain Tom in our morning meeting about how we're going to cover the birthday today, and we were told you were going to be standing there. And I think Peter Burgess said it best. One of our producers said, this is a story with no downside. Everybody we know is cheering for Captain Tom. How do you think, how does his family say he's handling all of this fame and all this acclaim? The more he talks, the more you fall in love with this guy.
Yes, and when I spoke to him, I fell in love with him again. And as I said to both of them, I feel as if I know you, and of course I do. And the whole nation has been rallying around him. In fact, the whole world has been rallying around him. Of course, he's going to be spending his birthday relatively subdued with his family in isolation. And one day, when we're all out of this mess, he'll have a proper celebration. And I can only imagine what that's going to look like.
Yes, I know. Charlie Daggett, thank you. God, I hope he has a piece of cake or two today. Hey, Tony DeCopo, I love the cards that said, "You're never too old to dream another dream." May we all make it to 100 as long as we can be in that kind of health. That's great.
No, I agree completely. I mean, 100 is a very big number, but I keep thinking of that even bigger number, 36 million and now up to 40 million. Well done, Captain Tom.